Where do you get your war map instructions daily? For me, every morning, my metabolism sharpens up. It literally ignites my body on fire. And when I first started noticing this amazing flood of energy was when I was nursing my twins. My body was in complete production mode, creating milk to my milk supply to nurse my twin boys. And every morning and every time my body would go into production or execution mode, my whole body would be engulfed with fire and I would sweat and I would be hot. My metabolism would be on fire. And that's what happens to me every morning. I have allowed that pattern to stay. There are specific practices in the body that I do every day to keep my metabolism sharp, to keep it fast, to keep it working for me. So it's awesome feedback because it literally gives me a sign from my body that it's go time, it's production time. So when I wake up, I mean, where I live right now, it's like 45 degrees maybe during the day and like -17 at night. And I'm just opening every window in the morning because my body's on fire. It's in production mode. And what that does for my energy is it shifts into my thoughts, my opportunity to receive my war map instructions. My body's just opened for that receiving and massive action plans come up. So a lot of times in the morning, I am writing down 4 or 5 things that I get to do today, that I get to execute on today. And a lot of times I'm asking myself that question, what do I lack right now? Or what do I get to have next that will evolve me in my highest potential? What are the progressions that I get to receive today that will allow me to be open to my highest good? And I give myself permission to receive those answers. There's an amazing parable in the scriptures in the New Testament about a rich man who asked Jesus Christ the question he asked was, what lack I yet? And the Savior responded with, go and sell all that you have and then come follow me. And so what the pattern that I see from this example is this man had the faith to ask the Savior, the Lord, what he needed to progress into his kingdom. What are some of the things that he needed right now? And we're not talking probably a shortage of things. He was a rich man, the scriptures describe. So he probably had an abundance of material possessions, of physical things. But he had the faith to ask, but we don't know if he was humble enough to follow. The scriptures don't say. We just hear this story. So 2 things. When I ask for that question, number 1 is I get to have the faith to follow through. And number 2, I got to have the humility to also follow through with the action plan. And another pattern that showed up for me this morning was in my space, in my children. I'm hustling in the morning to get all three of them out the door to get to the bus by 8:30 a.m. And every morning is a new bear. Every morning there's different obstacles and challenges we get to climb over to make sure everyone's out the door on time. Lunches are made, shoes are tied, teeth are brushed, all the 9 yards. Every mom, I know you know what I'm talking about. But the pattern that came flooding into my mind is April. You know how to function and receive my voice in chaos. This is a type for you. This is a type for warrior energies, that you already function and you already possess skill sets that allow you to receive in chaos what you need. And that's a really valuable skill set. So now I want to expand that and actually ask you to follow those things, because I know you have the ability to receive. I have no doubt every single one of us has the ability to receive, but do we have the skill set and the humility to follow, to execute, to produce, to hunt? I'm a hunter. Every day I hunt. I hunt for food. I hunt for that aha moment in the spirit that just transforms your day and gives you that paradigm shift that you need now. And so these are the things I just want to ask you to ponder and consider. And I know for my women, for my warrior angels, my warrior mothers out there, that the greatest work you do is inside your home and within the walls of your home. And I know that in that chaos of love, you have the ability to receive what you need to receive today. And I just invite you to follow on what those action plans come. Write them down and execute them. Even if they're so random, even if they're so simple. Truth is straightforward and simple. There are no shadows in truth. There is no mystery or magic in truth. It's straightforward and it's simple. So those are some of my thoughts that I wanted to share with you today. And it's really powerful when you look for patterns in your own life to understand what the next step is on your action plan. And I promise you are always available. It's always available for you to receive your action plan. That is the pattern, line upon line, precept on precept, action upon action, knowledge and action, working together, faith and works. So have an amazing day. Bye.